Okay, we need to talk about the other day. It blizzarded in NYC. We got 17 inches. So this is how my day started out. I woke up at about 5:45 to hit the subway. I was meeting my friend Justin at Union Square at 7 a.m.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
And he was on time. I love when my friends are on time. And then from there, we weren't really sure where we were going to go, and we ultimately decided to start in Times Square.
What are we doing right now?
We are walking up to Times Square in a snow squall. I think it's more than a squall though.
Yeah, it's gonna be storming all day apparently, so we're gonna be taking photos all day.
So we get there and walk around, and it's abandoned. There's no one there. And because of this, we got to see Times Square in a different way than I would normally see it if I was walking through it any other time. I took some photos of Justin taking photos. And then I took some photos of these birds flying through Times Square, like these seagulls or snow geese. I'm not sure. They're big white birds. And I was trying to catch the birds flying between the buildings, so the buildings framed the bird in the sky. As I was walking through Times Square, you know, there's a lot of billboards and ads everywhere, and I noticed there's this one billboard for M&M's. The M&M guy, he was like blinking his eyes, and I noticed, like, when I was standing there was a reflection right in the ground. There was this puddle. I don't know, it looks so cool. One, because M&M's are round and circular, and this puddle was also a perfect circle. So I stood there for a while and tried to frame it and get that shot. I was really excited about these photos, but it's very difficult to focus on the M&M reflecting in the puddle. As I was walking in Times Square, I noticed the Good Morning America building, and I peeked through the window and saw Robin Roberts, and I tweeted out that video I took, and she actually responded, and we had a nice little Twitter exchange. Yeah, she's great. So we walked around a little bit more, took some more photos, and then we got kind of hungry, so we stopped at the first place that we saw that was open, which was Joe and the Juice.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, appreciate it.
You guys stay safe.
Will do.
And there's still no indoor dining, so we waited outside where it wasn't too windy and ate our breakfast outside.
What's so special about New York City to you?
What's special about New York is the people that I've met along the way and then have been an integral part of my living here, including up until this moment, Mr. Jeremy Cohen.
Aww.
After that, we walked out of Times Square and walked downtown to the east a little bit, and then we met up with my friend Liz.
Oh my god! It's Liz.
Who also goes by New York City on Instagram, believe it or not. She secured that handle from the golden age of Instagram, right when it started. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I met up with Liz, I took some photos of her, and we took some photos together, walked around a little bit more, and caught up in this snowstorm.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
And then we saw this dog. We met this dog, and this dog happened to be named Snow. I kid you not.
What's her name?
Snow.
Oh.
And one of my favorite things to do when I meet strangers on the street, whether I'm photographing them for my personal project today I photographed, or if I'm just photographing their dog in this situation, I love to make sure it's worth their time too. So the least I could do is get their email or Instagram, and I'll DM them or email them the photos. I like to think that they love the photos and it's like the best part of their day, maybe. I don't know. And then my friend Nico hit me up.
Oh my god.
And he wanted to go to Times Square, so we met up. So we went back to Times Square, and that's when we saw the Naked Cowboy performing.
Wanna live, feel the way I feel. You gotta whip out your balls of steel.
This guy takes no days off. I don't agree with anything he believes in politically, because apparently I've heard some things, but you know what? respect to him for coming out on a snow day without wearing anything besides his underwear and his guitar.
Anything you want to say for the vlog for New York City?
Well, I'm the naked cowboy here to vlog for New York City. I'm the naked cowboy, I don't take days off, I gotta show my titties. Hey, how's it going?
I found myself photographing a lot of food carts just because they looked so cool, like with all the snowflakes falling and how colorful and vibrant they are, and how these people are still working on a snow day when no one else is there. It's crazy. But anyway, I saw a couple customers actually buy from these carts, and this one guy, I was just photographing and he turned around and just like went like this. He didn't want his photo taken, and then he approached me and said, you know, it was kind of, couldn't tell if he was joking or serious, like, hey, are you the feds? Why are you photographing me? And I'm like, oh, my bad, man. Yeah, no, I'm not, but I'll delete this image. It's all good. And then we started talking a little bit more, and then he asked me to take his photo with Justin. So then I snapped this photo of Justin and him, and then we both went on with our day. And it's just one of those moments. I don't know. It's it was funny. Another moment that was really cool is that this woman in Times Square was just standing there all by herself with this colorful jacket, just taking photos with her phone. And then she came up to me and she asked me if I could take a photo of her with her phone, and I said sure. And then when I handed her phone back, I asked if I could take her portrait because I loved her outfit and just the simplicity of her blue eyeliner and how that matched her coat and just how furry her hood was. I thought it would make for an interesting portrait, so I shot some photos of her and then chatted up with her a little bit.
What's your favorite part about New York City that you could share with the vlog?
Oh, absolutely, Times Square.
Times Square?
Times Square, I love it.
Especially on a snow day.
Oh, yes.
Some of the most bravest people in the world, for multiple reasons, are these influencers that go out in the cold and take off most of their clothes to get that photo. I admire the hustle. I respect the hustle. We walked downtown, walked around a bunch more.
What kicks are you rocking that you gotta keep them fresh?
No, this is good shoes, like.
Those are fresh. Wait, did you just break the bag for the shot?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I feel bad. You just took off.
Stopped by Washington Square Park. It was beautiful. Dog park and saw all these dogs playing in the snow together, which it was so cute. Yeah, it's one of those moments I wish I was a dog. Okay, and then I met up with my friend Dave Krugman.
Dave.
Hey.
Welcome to the vlog.
Nice, man.
Yeah, we walked downtown a little bit more, and that's when we came across the Chess Forum, which is an iconic spot in New York and just celebrated its 25th year of being open. So stopped in there, saw Ahmad, who's the owner, and I played a game of chess against Dave. I was a little nervous because Ahmad was filming me and on his channel's Facebook Live, and I've never been filmed before by playing chess, so that's my excuse. But yeah, anyway, I ended up losing.
Hey, why'd you gotta embarrass me like that in the chess game? What the hell?
After playing chess, we walked downtown a little bit more and came to Houston and Broadway. The streets were completely empty. It was beautiful. It's usually one of the most crowded streets in New York. So I went on IG Live because I wanted to show everyone what I was seeing.
Adrian, you want to be on the vlog?
Yes, I want to be on the vlog. Hi, vlog.
Wait, so how did you get here?
Okay, so I ended up seeing Jeremy on his live.
If you're just tuning in, I'm walking down Broadway right now.
And he was walking down and I was walking up. And there he was in his colorful coat.
And that's how we met on a snow day.
Yeah.
And then throughout the day, I noticed delivery people biking through the snow. A lot of them had electric bikes, but some of them didn't and were literally biking through the snow very slowly. Next time it's a blizzard and you order delivery, please be sure to tip extra because these people are our city's heroes. Oh yeah, also when we went downtown around Soho, these kids just came up to me and they just started throwing snowballs at me.
No.
Who doesn't love a snowball fight? Come on. This blizzard was incredible. I met up with some friends, we walked around, we took photos, we had a good time, and just like saw the city like you don't normally see it. So it's pretty special. I think my biggest struggle of the day is I was trying to shoot video for this YouTube video, but I was also trying to take photos because that's what I love to do. I'm a photographer, and it's very difficult to focus on all these things while also trying to be present and enjoy it all and be present with my friends. And because of that, like, I didn't get as many photos as I would have liked to for this video, but because of that, I just want to shout out a bunch of my friends who were also taking photos that day that got some amazing images. So here, I'm gonna put some of their Instagrams right here. As you can see, they've taken some amazing photos. Yeah, I have really creative, cool friends, and I'm really proud of that. So check out some of their pages, check out some of their work. Hopefully next time I'll get some better photos, but in the meantime, check out their photos. Going along with like shouting out these photographers, I just want to say photographing in the snow is very challenging. It's very difficult for me. Like I got some photos that I'm happy with, but I also like missed a lot of photos because I either missed them because my hands were too cold or my lens kept fogging up. Anyways, it's very difficult to shoot in the snow. So just special shout out to all the photographers that go out there and shoot in these blizzards because it is challenging and they're getting some amazing images. So I'm really proud of my friends. They're so talented and creative and helps me be more creative because I like to surround myself with other creative people. But I just want to give a special shout out to all the people working so hard in the city to make it even safe by shoveling all the snow and doing all the work for your own communities within New York. So thank you all for that, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to go out and take photos. If you like this video, consider subscribing. I want to post more videos like this or experiment with all different kinds of videos in the future. I don't know. I just want to do more long form videos and talk to camera like this. All right, bye everyone. Remember to drink water and be kind to one another. Toodles.